Hi guys, my name is Zach Fisher and today I'm just going to be talking about the process of 3D printing and how it maybe can be applied to the SDGs and other areas of technologies within our field and yeah, just going off of that. So what exactly is the 3D printing? So the exact definition of 3D printing is pretty much using the process of using different materials to make 3D objects. And what these different materials look like can be anything from like different polymers, plastics, food, and other composites, and just to various other things. And so these materials are heated up to make a shape using CAD models. So you can do this in a lot of different programs, but some of them, like Tinkercad, for example, is like a free software to where you're able to print simple 3D objects and able to just tinker around with it. So who uses 3D printing? So various first world countries actually use 3D printing right now, and it's just becoming a more commonly accepted thing. But 3D printers are still pretty expensive, so it's definitely more of a thing, like more seen within areas where there's a lot of funds and resources available. And so companies and consumers, again, are using these differently. So some people that are able to have a more uh, resources financially than others are able to buy these for just a consumer use. Different governments and militaries are using higher level of ones, being able to create just new structures, new weapons or tools, and yeah, and then we can also see hospitals, doctors, and even chefs using these. As I said, food is even being used for it, or even to treat wounds or being able to make artificial organs. So where can we see this being used? So we see this in three main areas: in quality education, affordable and clean energy, and industry innovation and infrastructure. So I think the coolest place to see it is in education because it really just shows kids how cool technology is and how bringing to life something like maybe it be the inner workings of a cell and being able to have a cell right there in their hands blown up on a scale. And it shows a new perspective and it's interactive. And then with affordable and clean energy, it's obviously just allows for new technology to be created. And as we've been discussing, that just has so much innovation across whether it be construction, health, or just entertainment of any of those industries. So why should we use 3D printing? So doing a simple SWOT analysis, it's just a vast opportunity and there's so many different avenues that you can go with it. It is pretty expensive though to still use in different areas. And again, as I said, there's a lot of different possibilities for companies to make wiser decisions and see new perspectives. And then the threat is essentially just the unreliability of it sometimes, and it's still relatively new. So it's being used right now, and again, some of just the barriers are just the cost. And then Sweden is using this. Some three areas are just, as I said earlier, was just with education, sustainability, and even no poverty for something like affordable housing and clothing, and just with education, as I stated earlier. So yeah, thank you.